you are graduating at a point in time which probably is the best possible time for India. And assuming you're going to work in India for the next 10, 20 years, this is the best time for all of you in your life. I'll explain to you why I say this, and I don't say this with any agenda beyond the fact that I have been in this for last 35 years. Look what has happened. Today, India is the fastest growing large economy in the world. And I can tell you with conviction that this is going to be the case for the next 10, 15 years. Look at what has happened over the last few years. And I will highlight 4 factors for the sake of, paucity of time and leave for you guys to decide. The first thing, infrastructure. Last 10 years, the amount of infrastructure which has been built is thrice the amount which has been built since independence. Now, all of us know infrastructure is so crucial for development and economy. I don't want to elaborate on this point, but maybe I'll touch upon this a bit later. The second thing, which is again extremely important and is not being talked about in the manner it should be, our tax codes have been completely revamped over the last 5-7 years, whether it's a direct tax code or indirect tax code. We know GST has come in, and that's a big game changer. But even direct tax code has been revamped. We pay tax at a significantly lower rate compared to what we were paying. We don't talk about it, but the reality is it's a tax which is on par with the best tax jurisdiction in the world. So we should remember this, and these two are extremely important factors. So first, infrastructure; second, tax code. The third, the banking system. Indian banking system, and I say this with some authority, was tottering on the brinks. It was in shambles. We have the government and the bureaucracy and the bankers. We together, along with RBI, have now built a banking system which is robust and can withstand any amount of turbulence in the global markets. Recently, some of you have seen there has been turbulence in US financial markets, there have been turbulence in European markets, but Indian banking system is an island of peace, an island of tranquility. Now, this is extremely important for development. Now, the fourth thing which I will say, and let me tell you, these first 3 things which I mentioned are probably prerequisites for development, and every single country which has developed have gone through this phase: infrastructure, tax reforms, and stable banking system. But the fourth thing which I'm going to talk about is completely unique for India, and that's the digital infrastructure. Now, remember, this is completely unique for India. We started with Aadhaar. When Aadhaar came, we didn't understand what's going to happen. Just one more thing, we stand in the queue, get one more card, do fingerprinting, retina, and things like that. But look at where we have come from there. From Aadhaar, after that came Jan Dhan. Every individual was encouraged to open a bank account. And by and large, we have covered the entire country. The third thing which happened is UPI. Now, we know how UPI has changed the game. Now, look at these 3 things: Aadhaar, Jan Dhan, and UPI. The complete way in which we do business has undergone change. And this has changed for the better. Now, these components feed into each other. Everything going through UPI is completely tracked, and it has to come within the tax net. Everything which is coming under GST automatically comes under the direct taxes as well. So a complete formalization of the economy is happening. This was the dream. This was the dream for economists, financial market participants, and that's pretty much what is happening today. Now, the next thing which none of you probably are fully familiar with, but a bunch of guys under Mr. Neil Kenny are working on it, is ONDC, One Nation Digital Transaction. So this ONDC platform someday, hopefully sooner than later, will transform the way we do e-commerce. Compared to the monolithic systems which we have in the West and in multiple other geographies where one or two companies dominate the e-commerce, ONDC envisages to democratize the e-commerce market. Someday it's going to happen. Now these four small components which feeds into the digital economy is going to change the way, and is already changing the way we deal with things, we do transactions, we lead our lives. And believe me, no other country, whether it's China, whether it's US, has moved to this stage, and they are far behind us. Under the circumstances, you guys are graduating today, you guys are coming out now. The opportunity is, like sky is the limit for you guys. I would have loved to be in your shoes. I would have loved to graduate now rather than graduating 25, 30 years back.